Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate and interpret a z-spread. Here we have a bond by Calvert Impact Capital. It has a par value of 1,000, a 3% coupon paid annually. It's a 10-year bond that matures on June 30th, 2032. Its price currently is 967 spot 795, and it calculates to a yield to maturity of 3.385%. Here I also have the Treasury principal strips curve. This is a zero coupon yield to maturities at each point in time. So a 1 year zero coupon Treasury risk-free security is 2.3315%. And I've already calculated the bond cash flows line here. This is undiscounted, just the coupons, principal plus coupon in the final period. Here I've also discounted the undiscounted cash flows by the yield to maturity, and when you sum all of these up you get the price of the bond. Next, I've discounted the bonds by the benchmark rate, which is the Treasury principal strips curve from above, and we get a price higher than the bond because the rate that we're discounting by is lower than the yield to maturity of the bond. So what we want to do is we want to find a value that we can add to the benchmark rate, a constant value known as the z-spread, such that the benchmark rate plus the z-spread will discount the bond back to its current price. So what we're going to do to build this is we're going to take the Treasury principal strips curve, and we're going to add on the z-spread. So this is in K5, and we're going to make that K5 an absolute value, and we're just going to drag this across. We're going to set up our formula to discount the bond, so we're going to take C15. We're going to divide that by 1 plus the z-spread plus the benchmark, raised to the power of the period. We can drag this across too, and now we have a price of the bond discounted at benchmark plus z-spread value here. This is just a sum of the cash flows. So you can see here that the difference is $23.79 between the price discounted at yield to maturity and the price discounted at the benchmark plus a z-spread of 0. So we can just guess and check our values here. I guessed 1% and that's too high, so let's try half of a percent. And that's also too high, so let's try 0.25. And so we know it's going to be between 0.5 and 0.25, most likely fairly close to 0.25%. So our bond values are getting quite close, only about $3 away. We can use an Excel feature here, and I'm going to goal seek this value to 0. This is just the difference between these two cells. So I'm going to go to data and goal seek. I'm going to set this value to 0 by changing K5. And it's calculated our z-spread, which is 2862 basis points. And that is the amount that you need to add on to the benchmark rate in order to make the present value of the discounted cash flows at the z-spread plus the benchmark rate equal to the yield to maturity of the bond. I hope that you found this helpful and informative, and good luck on your exams.